Welcome back, 3D students. In this video, we're going to begin to create a skeleton. But before we do, we need to do a little more preparation of our character mesh. I'm going to turn on edged faces here in my viewport settings. And these edges here for the elbows, these three edges here need to be straight. The edges for the knees are pretty straight. If you don't have edges for your knees or your elbows that are like this, in other words, three edges close together where the elbow will bend in the middle here, you need to create them. I would also suggest that you use SwiftLoop and create an edge in between the knee and the hip, or the elbow and the shoulder, like so. To straighten these edges out, let's go to edge mode and double click on one of the edges, turn on edge constraints, get the scale tool and just scale it so that it's straight. And this might mess up your UVW mapping just a little bit. If it does, I apologize for that. I'm going to straighten this one out a little bit too, and this one. And do the same thing on the other side. I feel like this will make it deform much better. And I'm scaling these only in the x-axis with edge constraints turned on. And then we need to make sure that the legs and the elbows have a slight bend in them. This is because when we set up the limb controllers that are going to control the arms and the legs, the bones need to be slightly bent. And if your arms are dead straight, that can't happen. So I'm going to go to the top viewport. And then I'm going to go to vertex mode. And I'm going to grab all the vertices, including the elbow here. And get the rotate tool, make mine a little bigger. Make sure you turn off edge constraints and rotate that elbow just a little bit like that. And then move that arm forward so it straightens out the mesh. And then maybe grab these, rotate them a little bit so that the elbow is slightly bent, like that. Then we can do the same thing on the other side. And we're going to do the same thing with each leg. Let's hit F to go to the front viewport. And let's grab all of the vertices for one leg. And go to the left viewport. And we're going to rotate them out a little bit, like so. And move the leg forward. We're going to go back to the front viewport. And we're going to grab all of these, including the knee. And go back to the left viewport. And rotate that back so its foot is flat. And then move it back into place so it's slightly bent. And we'll do the same thing for the other side. Grab all the vertices, go to the left viewport, rotate the entire leg forward a little bit, and then move it. Go back to the front viewport, grab all the vertices, including the knee. Go to the left viewport, rotate it so that the foot is flat on the ground, and then move it back into place so that we have this slight bend. Okay, so we had to do that. That took a little time, but I think we're going to end that here. I think all of our preparation is finished for rigging, and when we come back, we'll begin to create the bones for the skeleton. And I'll see you then.